Hi listeners, and it's a good day here again. And today we'll be talking about a very important part of the new ecosystem, which is DCA space, which allows you to set the schedule to buy and make token swaps. Normally, you can do it on your website. However, because we have Ironclaw, there's a feature on the website that allows us to do it on Ironclaw. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sign in to your DCA space with your hot wallet, and so let's get signed in. Now we have successfully signed in to DCA space. So the first thing you want to do is go to your wallet icon side, click the drop down and click the agents, because now we want to connect our Ironclaw with our DCA space so that we can easily just run simple commands through our Ironclaw so as to get our strategies running. You don't necessarily have to come to the website every time, set the whole thing manually. You can easily just send instruction to your Ironclaw agents. So the first thing you want to do is to get the agent setup guide. Now this is not necessarily for you to read if you're a non-technical person. This is more for Ironclaw to read so that it can learn this particular skill of DCA, so that it will be able to run any command you give to it about your DCA space. But first, let's fund our DCA space wallet itself. So let's get that funded. I'll be funding just very little tokens just to run out this demo for you guys. It's advisable to deposit USDC, or you can also deposit your near USDT. It could be virtually any coin, but just make sure that the token swap is available for what you want to get. Right, so now I'm depositing around 1.8 to 1.9 USDC to just run through this demo. Now we have successfully deposited, and as you can see in our holdings, the task is currently in our wallets. So what we want to do is go to our Ironclaw. So what we want to do in our Ironclaw is for the Ironclaw to learn the skill, like I said. So I personally will just run this command, copy the link of the skill MD that we got when we clicked on getting the agent setup guide. So click it and tell your Ironclaw to learn and to read it, and that's what I'm doing right now, for it to learn and to read it. So let's just, it's asking you for any approval, you give it that approval for it to learn the skill. It is imperative for an AI agent to learn the skill of what it wants to do. And now it has learned it successfully, so we can get back to the order of the day. Now, after the agent setup guide, you need to generate your API key. Your API key is like your backend code that you'll be able to log in to with your Ironclaw. It's what links your Ironclaw with your DCA space. So the one thing you want to do is you want to click on generate. So when you have your generate, you have your API key. So all you need to do is copy it, and it is advisable to store it in a safe space. But for the sake of this is a demo, so I'm not really using this account, so I don't really care. So paste your API key, send it in, send in your API key to your Ironclaw for it to connect, which that's your DCA space. So let's give it a moment. Now you can see our Ironclaw is successfully created with our DCA space, so we can do virtually anything we want now easily. And so let's go and run a test that okay, this thing actually truly worked. So let's get back to it. We funded our wallet, and now our agent is connected to our DCA space. So let's get into actually doing the real thing, the real reason I made this video. First thing we want to do is so first thing, let's just, for one thing we can do is I can actually check my balance. So let's check my balance so that we'll be able to know what kind of strategy to form. So let's give it a moment. So now we have my balance 1.9 USDC, and we have extra details. So and you can see it's exactly the same as what is in the website. This proves to you that it is exactly the same thing that you do in your Ironclaw that will do in your DCA space. Now you can see custom by here if you want to do it manually, but like I said, the whole essence of this thing is for us to use our Ironclaw to do it. Now let's get the prompt. Let's create, we have 1.9, right? So if we buy in here, say everyone 0.5 USDC what we need for the next 4 hours. So let's try that out. And so thinking of the prompt. You don't need a very complicated prompt. You can just type it out exactly as you want, but the only thing you should notice is that your details should be clear as possible. You want to give the token it will use to buy it. You want to give the token you want to buy. So that's 2 tokens: the token you are using to buy and the token you want to buy. Now you want to say, oh, use this exact amount of tokens that I have to buy this token at a specified time. Those are the major 3 things that you need: the token you are buying, the token you want to use to buy that, and at what rates, maybe $1, $2, or $3 per hour. So that's what we did here, and now we have sent it. So let's see how that goes. Now as you can see, there's a slight problem. I said for 4 orders, that's 0.5 times 4, which means exactly 2 USDC, but I have 1.9 USDC, so my balance can't really complete the strategy, so I have to change up my strategy. And in your case, states clearly your strategy, like I explained. Clearly your strategy. So let's just proceed with the 3 orders. So now you can see our strategy is successfully placed. Our strategy has been created successfully. So let's go to the space to see first off. Good. Now you can see the strategy is there. So this shows you that you can easily place your strategy in the comfort of your AI agents. And if you have linked your AI agent to your Telegram, to your WhatsApp, to your social channels, that even makes it more easier. See you in the next video.